Prakhar, we meet again.
Yes, Sagar, we do.
Because another scenario has come up where your calculations are needed after we did the FIDE circuit video.
Yeah.
Now it's time to do the last round calculations for Grand Swiss.
Yeah.
So the pairing
Yeah.
is Vidit taking on Predke,
Yeah.
Arjun taking on Nakamura,
Yeah.
Anish versus Esipenko,
Yes.
and Fabi versus Vincent.
Yes.
Right? So these are the four pairings which
Correct.
will determine who qualify to the candidates.
Correct.
What is the most something that is, if imagine our best case scenario is that Vidit and Arjun both have to qualify.
Yeah.
What are the things that have to happen?
So, first of all, it's very straightforward. The best case scenario would be both of them win and Andre loses. Right? Because the way, so the one thing to important, and we'll come to this in a bit, is what are the tie breaks and what's the tie break rule and how it is, right? But the best case scenario, just to summarize, is both of these guys win. And because both of them winning would also mean that Hikaru has not won, because Hikaru is facing Arjun, right? And Andre loses to Anish. Straightforward scenario, both Arjun and
and Vincent
Arjun and Vidit
loses
qualify.
or draws to Fabi.
No, if both of these guys win, it doesn't matter what Vincent does.
Because Vincent's tiebreak because if Vincent wins, he and Arjun get on same points, right?
Yeah, but Arjun's tiebreaks are higher than Vincent, right? Okay. But if Vidit also wins, Vidit will be half a point higher than Vincent, even if Vincent wins, so it doesn't matter. Let me just start by walking through what are the tiebreaks, right? So tiebreaks, the rule that they use is sum of average of rating of all opponents that you've faced minus the lowest rated opponent.
Okay.
Now, thankfully in this tournament, we can calculate what the tiebreaks would be after the last round, right? Because we can include the last round. And based on that, the best tiebreaks are Esipenko's. Then it's Predke who has the second best tiebreak.
Esipenko went ahead of Predke?
Yes.
Because Predke had the highest, it seemed.
Correct. But now, because Esipenko is facing Anish, who's significantly higher rated than Predke, who's facing Vidit, Esipenko increases by, and the gap between them is actually 0.5 rating point average difference over 10 rounds.
What is Esipenko's rating average?
Esipenko's average rating of opponents, if I have got this right, which I think I have, is 2702.2, whereas Predke is 2701.7.
Okay.
So again, the highest is Esipenko, next is Predke, third is Hikaru, fourth is Arjun, fifth is Vincent, and Vidit unfortunately will have the worst tie breaks of these 6 people. And then we talk about these 6 people because 3 people are Vidit, Hikaru, and Andre are at the top, half a point ahead of the next 3, the chasing pack, right? Like Vincent, Arjun, and Predke. And this is the tie break.
And Anish has actually no chance to win on anything here, but he has a chance to influence the winner.
Exactly. He has a chance to influence the winner, and if he wins this round, he has a very good chance of actually overtaking Gukesh in circuit points.
Right. Which is also a good motivation for him.
Exactly.
Because if he draws tomorrow, he doesn't finish in top 8.
Yeah, he could still finish in top 8, but it will be shared with so many different people that the points will not be more than 5 circuit points.
So Anish with white has an incentive to beat Esipenko.
Yes.
So let's look at this scenario that Arjun has to win. If Arjun draws, he doesn't get into the candidates. So there is no scenario where Arjun draws and makes it.
So the 3 people who are half point behind Predke, Arjun, Vincent, there's no scenario where they draw and make it. Right. All of them have to win. Even with a win, it's not guaranteed, and we can come to what's needed. But anyone who is half a point behind, Predke, Arjun, Vincent, they need to win and hope other things go their way. Anyone who's Vidit, Hikaru, and Andre, Esipenko, they need to, if they lose, they're out. They need to either win or draw and hope other things go their way.
Right. Okay. So let's say Arjun beats Hikaru is the most needed result for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Vidit has a chance to also has to win, right?
Yeah. There is a very small chance. So Vidit, if he wins, all he needs is Esipenko or Hikaru to drop points, right? Yeah. Because the moment one of them drop points, Vidit directly qualifies. If both of them win, even a win won't do for Vidit because he's behind.
So if Esipenko and Hikaru win, they have their future in their hands.
They are the only two people who have their future completely in their hands are Esipenko and Hikaru.
Right.
If they win, they qualify. Doesn't matter. Vidit, if he wins, would need at least one of them to drop points. Like even if one of them wins, that's fine. One of them needs to either draw or lose, Hikaru or Esipenko.
I feel that Anish facing white against Esipenko is a very tough task.
Yeah.
Because to beat Anish with
100%.
black is very tough.
100%.
He's unbeaten in this tournament.
100%.
So my feeling is that Anish Esipenko ends in a draw.
Yeah.
This is what I feel. Of course, for Arjun to beat Hikaru is very tough.
Yes.
But imagine that we say he wins.
Yeah.
And tomorrow Vidit has a very good chance to beat Predke.
Yeah.
So if this happens, then both Vidit and Arjun make it.
Yes, exactly. If both of them win and Andre loses, both of them make it, yes.
Arjun's tiebreak is better than Vincent's?
No, Arjun's tiebreak is the worst among the 6.
No, Vidit's is worse.
Sorry, right? Vidit's is the worst. Arjun's is better than Vincent, yes. Arjun's is 4th best.
Arjun
so
is
better
4th.
than Vincent.
Vincent is 5th.
Yes.
So if Arjun beats Nakamura and Vincent beats Caruana, yet Arjun finishes higher.
Yeah. So the moment Arjun beats Nakamura, right, there are a couple of things that need to go his way. Either Esipenko has lost to Anish, in which case that's done. If he has won, the only thing, if Esipenko has drawn or won, then the only thing that Arjun needs is Vidit to qualify lower than him.
Vidit has to draw.
Yeah. No, so Vidit has to draw only. No. The thing, that's the interesting thing, because Predke has a higher tiebreak, right? So if Predke beats Vidit, he jumps ahead of Arjun, even if Arjun wins.
So Predke is number 4 right now at the tiebreak, right?
Number 2 behind Andre. If you take the rank of 6, then
number 2.
Number 2 is Predke. Yes. Number 1 is Esipenko. Number 2 is Predke.
So number 1 Esipenko, number 2 Predke, number 3 is Hikaru.
Number 3 is Hikaru. Correct.
Number 4 is Arjun. Number
5
is Vincent. Number 6 is Vidit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are any other scenarios we are missing here?
No, I mean, if you think about it, let's go player by player and just summarize at the end, right? Like, what do they need?
Who has the best chance?
Yeah, so the best chance is Esipenko and Hikaru, right? Very clearly.
Wait. I'll tell you who has the best chance from the opponent plus color.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow the best chance is... Actually, it's very tough because Nakamura and Esipenko have the best tie breaks, but both are black.
Yes.
So that becomes a slight negative for both.
Yeah.
While Vidit has the worst tie break but has white.
Yes.
And Arjun has white. Meanwhile, I would say Vincent and Caruana Caruana anyway doesn't have a chance, but Vincent is black with Caruana.
Yeah, and Vincent, even if he wins, right? So he needs Vidit and Predke exactly to draw, and at the same time he needs Andre to lose. Because one of Hikaru and Arjun will always be ahead of Vincent, right? So because one of them will get to the same points as Vincent, and Vincent has bad tiebreakers, right? So Vincent is very unlikely. Like he needs Vidit and Predke to exactly draw.
Yeah, he needs Vidit, Predke to draw.
And Andre to lose. Both. And him to win against Caruana. Right. So Vincent has...
Okay, let's say Vincent's chance is very low.
Yeah.
So lowest chance is Vincent.
I would say so.
Highest chance would be, in a way, Esipenko, right? If he draws against Anish, which is likely, then...
I would also say Hikaru, just because Hikaru is Hikaru. Him drawing against Arjun but I think Arjun would be much more motivated to win than Anish would potentially.
Sure.
Which would probably make it easier.
Arjun will come with for the kill.
Arjun
we know.
There's no point in drawing, right? Like there's no benefit to drawing.
So if Hikaru draws, Esipenko draws,
yes,
and Vidit wins the title directly.
Vidit wins the title, he's the champion.
First, the second spot will go to Esipenko.
So that's the game. Now that's where the game theory part comes in, right? Now, Hikaru knows that Esipenko can potentially draw. And get through. So Hikaru has to win against Arjun.
Hikaru has to win, but he will also look at Vidit's game. What's happening?
Yes, he will look at Vidit's game, but he'll know Vidit will go for Predke, and Predke also needs to win. So that game, if Hikaru is sitting in his room right now and thinking what's going on, Vidit Predke is very likely to be a result because Predke has good tie breaks but low score. Vidit has high score but low tie breaks. Both of them think they need to win. And both have a chance to go through if they win, right? So Hikaru knows that one of them will likely win. So that's why a draw might not necessarily be enough because he's behind Predke.
So that means the only person who can be very happy with a draw, can go for a drawing attitude, maybe Esipenko, no?
But now Esipenko knows that Hikaru and Arjun and Vidit and Predke will all be playing for wins.
Right.
So if things don't go his way, he might just, even with a draw, if Hikaru and Vidit prevail, a draw might not be enough for him. So it's not, even that is, though that is the case, if I don't think Esipenko will go for a Berlin draw or something.
So if Vidit wins,
yes,
only chance that he doesn't make it to the candidates if both Hikaru
win.
and Andre win. So I think for me, personally speaking, somehow Vidit has the best chance, I feel, somewhere. Because white against Predke, you win and you're almost there. And then you just hope your good friend Anish
at least
does
holds.
not lose.
I really don't see Anish losing with white pieces to Andre.
Yes.
So Arjun winning, Vidit winning should do for Vidit.
Yes.
But I would want, obviously, Arjun to also potentially qualify.
Correct.
So again, if Arjun, all he needs is hope he wins and hopes that either Esipenko loses.
Oh, but imagine Arjun wins and Esipenko draws.
Yes.
And Vidit wins, then Vidit and Esipenko go through.
That is
right.
Yes.
Which is the very likely thing.
That is very possible. Yes.
So even after winning, Arjun has to hope that Anish beats Esipenko.
Yes.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah. Or Vidit and Predke draw.
Yes.
So Arjun winning and Vidit Predke drawing are enough in itself.
So basically we have 3 Indians. They all have to work together, right?
I think it's very simple, right? That's why I started with that. Anish wins, Vidit wins, Arjun wins, we all go home happy.
Yes.
For the time being, we hope Gukesh overtakes Anish later in the circuit standing. At least I hope that. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay, Prakhar, I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And it's a very exciting day tomorrow.
It is.
Let's hope that 2 Indians can make it through.
Let's hope so. I would, I'm really considering changing my plans and staying one more day because I'm not here tomorrow.
I think so. I think so. You should also do it.
Absolutely. And the biggest advantage for all the players, Indian player who has got white pieces, that there is no Armageddon. In Armageddon, what happens? White has to win.
Yes.
A draw for black, even it means white has lost. So for us, for all Indian, I wish all 3 people win. As I said yesterday, I want at least 4 people to come in candidates tournament.
Yeah.
So we can go and see in Toronto.
Well, Prakhar, thank you for working this out.
No, thanks a lot.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.